Hi, I'm Jay Soper. Looking to install an electric vehicle charger in my building. My friend Shannon has recently installed one at her place, and she's agreed to meet with me today to walk me through the key steps in the process. Let's go meet her. Hey Shannon, so I'm looking to buy an EV in the next year or so, and I want to take it to my Strata Council to propose that we install some EV charging in our building. Where do I start?
Yeah, so I'm not surprised that you're looking at purchasing an EV. They are skyrocketing in popularity. You can hardly walk down the street these days without seeing an electric vehicle. And newer buildings are mandated to have some sort of electric vehicle charging in them, but for older buildings we have to retrofit them. And it can often be a difficult process to get started because people don't know where to start. But one of the great things is that we have the EV Condo website, which has a lot of resources for yourself and your Strata board on how to get your project started.
So would it be easier to just install a charging station in my own spot, or try to talk to other people in the building and see if there's like collective interest in doing something?
Yeah, you should always try to talk to other people in your building first, and we would recommend that either for owners or for Strata boards that they try to take a survey of residents to see who either currently owns an electric vehicle or who may be looking to purchase one in the future, because it can often be a lot cheaper to do installations where you're installing multiple stations at a time. You can also figure out some other arrangements for charging, such as installing charging stations in shared spaces or using other charging methods within your shared parking areas. We've got a few different charging options down in the garage if you want to come check them out.
Let's do it.
Excellent.
So before I present some of this to my Strata, I just kind of hoping you could walk through some of the different plug-in options in the parkade here.
Yeah, so one of the great things is that most Strata buildings already have three-prong outlets in their garages. All the electric vehicles come with a cord set that will plug into these outlets and then plug into the car. It's a slow charge, but because our cars are parked for long periods of time when we're at home, it's more than enough to cover your daily driving. If you do not have the option of an outlet in your garage, you can always have a charging station installed. And because they're higher power, you can often install fewer of them and have them in shared parking areas. And they will usually give you about 25 to 40 kilometers of range per hour of charging.
So what about the electricity costs for charging?
So every building will decide on something different, and it will depend on your building management and your Strata Council. Some buildings elect to offer free charging. Some buildings may elect to have you pay a monthly fee. You can also sometimes have stations that facilitate that payment for the building, but it will completely depend on you, your Strata, and the other residents in your building.
So once I've gotten approval from my Strata, what would be the next step?
So the next step is you're going to want to contact an electrical contractor. They can come and do an assessment for your particular situation and help advise you on what type of charging will be best and also what charging stations you might want to use.